Hi everybody, my name is Lisa. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reviewing the June 2025 adult book box from Once Upon a Book Club. You're going to get a box in the mail just like this. When I open the contents, you have the paperwork on top, which includes a signed book plate, the book, and the gifts. So I always read the book. I'm never going to come on here and tell you what a book is about without having read it. And I do show all the spoilers for the gifts. So if you don't want to see the gifts, then maybe click off the video. But before you click off the video, I have to tell you I do have 10% off with House of Jane. I'll leave the link down below. There are 3 clubs. There's an adult book club, there's a middle school book club, and all right, got it. There's an adult book club, a young adult book club, and a middle school book club. You can buy 1 month, you can buy 3 months, you can buy a combination of each club. There's so many different combinations. You'll see that on their website. I do know month to month is $59.99 free shipping. And if you purchase 3 months, it's a little cheaper. It's $175 for 3 months. And you can skip up to 2 months in a row of offerings because they do give you hints. And if you don't like the book coming up, or if you've read it before, you can skip that month. Okay, that's the business part of the video. The book is the Busybody Book Club. Like I said, it was the adult offering. It is true chick lit. I normally only read chick literature through this club, though once in a while I will read chick lit. It was a good book. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit slow at the beginning, but then it less than a quarter of the way in, I got really into the book, and it was a mystery, and I got surprised throughout till the ending. So what I would rate the book is a solid B+. Okay, here's a bookmark we got. Oh, that's cute, a little sticker, Busybody Book Club sticker. And we have the author's book signed book plate, which I always put into the book. And then, dear reader, it's from the author. Her name is Freya Sampson, to be exact. She wrote a note to the reader. Again, I did enjoy the book. It was, I kind of tend to put books into, like chick lit books, like into beach reads. It was definitely a worthy enough beach read. It's something you don't want to put down for too many days, or you might lose, what's going on and who the characters are and stuff like that. But it was definitely enjoyable. And let me stick this sticker in there of her signature. I always love doing that. Let me find the appropriate page. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to put it facing the page. Once you stick it down, it's down. There we go. Her sticker, the book. Let's get into it. So a really quick synopsis of the book. It takes place in England, outside of London. It's a small, I actually can't remember the name of the town it took place in, and it could be a fictional town for all I know. It's called St. Tradoc. Main character's name is Nova. She works at a community center for the small town of Tradoc. One of her duties is holding a book club, a monthly book club. So when the book opens, it's kind of like a forward of the book club members meeting and going, oh, we have a serious problem. And then they lead you in, they go back like a few weeks, going forth to the problem. The problem is this: the book club meets £10,000 gets stolen from the community center. That money was for a down payment to repair the roof of the community center. So all eyes first are on Nova because, you know, she supposedly had the key to the office and didn't lock it. And then the suspicion went to all the members of her book club because they were the last people in the center before the money was stolen because it was at night. So it goes through, they have suspicion who it is, this character named Michael, and all eyes are pointed on him as having stole the money. But you'll see, I don't want to give too much away. There are a lot of twists and turns, and maybe it's him, maybe it's not. And in the background, Nova is getting married. She's getting married like in a week. She lives with her fiance in the in-laws' house. Her mother-in-law is very pushy, very bossy. She took hold of the whole wedding, and she's kind of, I mean, she has good intentions, but she's really not she's nice, but not nice. You know, she'll make you know that she's nice. She's not the greatest mother-in-law. I would not enjoy her as a mother-in-law. Okay, let's get to the gifts. What did I think of the gifts? This is the first offering where I only liked one gift, and there are 4 gifts. And the first 3 gifts happen really quickly. You're going to get your first gift, I believe, on page 3. You do, right there. Let's read the first little saying about that. I'll open the gift. Nova Davies closed her eyes and thrust her arm into the murky depths. She can feel the chill of the water through her rubber gloves as she groped around, reaching for the body. And it says, open the gift. Okay, so everything comes nicely wrapped. I left it in the wrapping. I kind of like slid it open so you would see how it would look when you get it. But now that we're here and I'm doing the video, I am going to rip off the wrapping. And this is the first gift. It is a pair of dish gloves. Not only like regular dish gloves, they are cute. They're actually green, and it has a little pattern on the arm part that reaches up to your arm. I rarely use dish gloves, so actually this is sealed. I'm not even gonna, oh well, I can open it here. I didn't want to break the seal because a lot of times I give things away. But let's take them out of the bag. This is one of the dish gloves. Your typical dish glove. Okay. Will I keep them? I don't know. Oh, I must say they are lined with cotton. It's kind of a, oh, all right. This makes me hate the gift even more. They're lined with cotton, so they're really hot. And then I'm having to poke my finger through here. It's not even all the way through, but all right, you get the gist. I'm not crazy about the gift. Okay, that's the first gift. You know more and more how I feel about it. The second gift is on page 15. Let's go to page 15. I'll read the little blurb. These blurbs probably make absolutely no sense, but I'll read it anyway. She opened the book and flicked through the pages, but there was only an ancient-looking leather bookmark with faded lettering saying something about lizards. Nova shut the book and put it in her bag to leave in the lost property drawer tomorrow. Not that she imagined Michael would ever come back to get it. Okay. You have no idea what I'm reading about in the book. It's a very insignificant part of the story. But here's page 15. And this is where the gifts continue, in my opinion, and Lisa's opinion, start to go even more downhill. But this is the book that they're reading in their book club, Where the Crawdads Sing, which actually is a fantastic book that I read probably like 3 years ago. Love the book. It's just a little plastic, little container. That's the perfect word to put it. It's a container. It does nothing for me. It's cute, and it does come with a cute bookmark that says, "This is where I fell asleep." So this will also be gifted. I don't really need another dust collector, and that's why I don't like it. It just doesn't serve a purpose for me. But all right, that's my opinion. You might love it. But the book is good. The book is good. Okay, next gift is on page 72. And this is my favorite gift in the whole offering. Where should I read? Author saw Ash's eyes go wide in panic. He tried to step back, but that only resulted in him knocking into the romance shelf and sending books scattering to the floor. With a groan of embarrassment, Ash bent down to pick up, flashing the cover of The Viscount Who Loved Me in the Process. Arthur saw Dan's eyebrows shoot up in surprise. Is that? Okay, again, doesn't give you anything relevant about the story, which is good. This one came wrapped. I couldn't fit it back in the packaging, but it is a box. The Viscount Who Loved Tea. It's 20 English breakfast tea bags. And what I really like about this is it's a reusable box with tea inside of it. And there are 20 tea bags in here. I love tea. I'm not going to keep it in this box, but I do like the box for storage. There is a magnetic clasp right here, and I will probably do something artsy-fartsy and redecorate collage all over this, and maybe keep it for, I keep my journaling supplies in there. I don't know. But it is black tea leaves, citrus peel, and it does give you instructions on the tea. So to me, tea in any box is a great gift. So that was a A+ for me. And then the last gift is on page 177. And it said, here it is. Phyllis didn't answer. She was holding the frame painting Nova had bought, the one of a pretty college against an azure blue sea. Okay. It came wrapped in a nice bag, which I ripped when I opened it. And it's just a print. It's a Claude Monet print. It says it's available in the public domain. Is this frame worthy for me? Nah. Could I do something with this? Yes, I can. I could use this in junk journaling, do something with it, because I can stamp on the back. It's really nice paper, or I could even make this into a journal. We'll see. So those are the 4 gifts. I give the gifts overall a C. Oh, I hate to say it. I mean, all the other boxes I opened, I really enjoyed the gifts. This one was a pure fail, except for the tea. But again, the book is a good book, especially if you like mysteries. It was a surprising mystery for me. I didn't expect all the plot twists and turns and the new revelations. I thought that was really good. We did find out who stole the money. You're going to find that out at the end of the book. And you're going to find out other things along the way, which was just a bonus for me. So I am going to be reviewing the July box. I didn't get it yet. I know that book I'm going to enjoy much better. It's historical fiction, which I love, set in, I believe, World War II, and maybe it goes back and forth in the present. So check out the July offering. I can't remember the name of the book offhand. This was the June offering, which you can still buy. You can always buy past boxes on the website. House of Jane will give you 10% off, and guess what? You can use that on every single order. So if you order one time and then, a couple months later you say, I want to order something again, you can order again. They also have gifts there. I've gotten such lovely teacups and other little gifts and trinket trays and stuff like that. It's good to check out the website. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I know I didn't tell you a ton about the book because you should read and discover on yourself. Again, the book is a solid B+ in my opinion, and it's definitely worth a read. And I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And a subscribe is always appreciated. All right. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.